Fallout New Vegas achievement, the Old-Tyme Brawler. This is basically doing 10,000 points of damage with unarmed, basically power fists, anything to do with the unarmed. I'm using the love-hate spike knuckles, which are totally awesome. They can be found at the Bonnie Springs. There's a Scorpion gang out there or something like that, but anyway, there's a gang about a half a dozen people out there, and one of them have these spike knuckles, and when I came across them and tried them out, I was like, oh my god, this thing's 2 hits, just puts a person down. I love it when you punch somebody in the body and it pops their head off. That's a good one. But anyway, we were at New Vegas Steel, doing one of the Gun Run Arsenal challenges, and then this area is always filled with fiends. It's one of my go-to areas for doing a lot of the challenges. You go into the South Ruins door here, and there's about a dozen or so fiends in here. And there's quite a few people to work on. In or out of Vast doesn't really matter. Again, you can find these are the unique spike knuckles, and you can find them at Bonnie Springs. And with these kind of challenges, you know, if you're more apt to doing unarmed attacks, then, you know, just go off and play the game and, you know, do most of your attacks unarmed. I personally tend more for the shooting weapons. So in order to get these achievements, you know, I just had to find something that I like to use and then just go off and get them done. Personally, I think it's pretty crazy to run into a gun battle with spike knuckles, you know, so, but nevertheless, the game's got these achievements, you know, the New Vegas Samurai, where you have to do a certain amount of damage with melee weapons, so kind of on the same point. Definitely recommend you know, be doing this on normal, not hardcore. Make your life a little easier. When I do hardcore, I just concentrate on doing what I got to do to get to the end of the dam, and then after I get my hardcore achievement, I would go ahead and switch it to normal and then go off and do all the other stuff. I mean, it makes no sense to do any of the add-ons on hardcore. There's no achievements for it, so to me the best thing to do is just go ahead and get the hardcore done and then go off and play the game. Definitely hold on to the love-hate. I always keep them in my inventory. Anytime you go through some place, they're one of the holdout weapons. So if you're ever in a casino or something and something happens, at least you got something going on. These spike knuckles, as you can see, will take care of any problem that you come along. And again, this area will respawn these fiends every 3 days. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I constantly come back to this area to work on all my challenges, whether gun runners or not. Just get a nice cluster of people here. After this building, there's a few running around the outer skirts of both 3. And then the neon sign has got another half a dozen or so people down there, so you can go in there and get more if you want. You know, then of course you can do any of the missions, just, you know, use these knuckles, but I'm just doing this to get the achievement. Okay, so after 3 days, we've come back to the same area. And we cut out a whole bunch. It took about 14-15 minutes to get this achievement in, and I did get some kills before I started this, so I don't know exactly how many points of damage I had going on already. But just keep pounding away with the spike knuckles, and eventually you'll get your achievement, whether they're the knuckles or the power fist or whatever it is. But there's our achievement. And again, this is a nice area just to come in and just concentrate on these achievements. So. Good, look at it. Alright, so there's the Old-Tyme Brawler. AA gamer for life. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.